everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ultra Hardcore with Treaduse. Um, we are back in Ultra Hardcore after our season 1 of Ultra Hardcore with the Thrival server, and that is what I'm going to focus on today. In the background of this video, like the video part of this video, not the me chatting about what I wanted to talk to you guys, I am going to be killing Endermen because we said in the last episode that our goal was to beat the Ender Dragons and as well as the Wither. Um, with as little death as possible on the way, so we're gonna try and hunt Endermen tonight. Um, while I chat to you guys about the ultra hardcore we had on the Thrival server. As you guys, well, here, let me go into my house real quick because it takes a minute for mobs to start spawning. Um, in preparation, I'm going to start at the very beginning. In preparation for the Ultra Hardcore, I went caving on this world. I didn't record it because the first like 5 episodes were me caving. And I got a bunch more iron, some diamonds actually, and I got a bunch of gold, enough to make another round of healing potions, which I just keep in here for now. So that was fantastic. I did that without taking a single heart. I think my total was 6 diamonds, some 20 something gold, and like stack of iron. Sounds about right. Yeah, something around there is what I got. I can look back at the video and tell you guys exactly, but I don't really care that much. It was just fun to go out and cave in the yonder in the plains biome. That's what it is, plains biome, and did some prep. Didn't take any damage at all, and I was just doing that to get myself prepared for the ultra hardcore the next morning. For those of you that were curious about like me, I'm all this better not be okay. We're on hard. I'm always curious about like when people do my favorite events. I always want to know when it actually happened, not just when it was released. Ooh, hey, a golden guy. If only I could smelt you down. Run, run. Spiders. Don't want to take any unnecessary damage. This is ultra hardcore still. So I always like to know when it was recorded. So we recorded season 1 of the Thrival Ultra Hardcore, which this episode, don't watch it until you have seen the actual Thrival Ultra Hardcore all the way from start to finish, because this is a big spoiler alert. Well, not this first part I'm talking about right now, but the rest of the video will be a spoiler. So basically, we recorded on Sunday on the 21st of April. We got 12 of us on there for our first official season. It was very hectic, and I apologize for my rage in the first video, guys. That was just me as the server administrator, not me as one of the players. I was super excited to be in there. No Enderman so far. And so I'm going to start off with the first day now. So that's when it was recorded, for those of you who are interested in that, like me. And also, speaking of me administrating all that, we use Bucket instead of the mod as we would be in now. Like, we're in 1.7 something now, 1.75 I think. Yeah, no, 1.7. 1.42 is what we're in. That's the latest version of the mod, I believe, that I have a copy of the jar for. So we would be in 1.42 right now, or in the ultra hardcore, I mean, had I had a server copy from back then of the mod. I would love to have played the actual. I'm a huge supporter of SBK Silence, so I don't like the Bucket version nearly as much as I like the mod itself. The only advantage I can really see to it is the the ease of access for players. I don't want. Oh God, I don't like it when my guys have to download stuff and I have to help them with that. But other than that, besides just the ease of access, I prefer the mod much more than I prefer Bucket. And that was unfortunate. I didn't save a server copy back then, and as far as I know, I have no idea how to get a hold of it. Um, if any of you have it though, let me know, and I'll take it. 1.42 server. Doesn't have to have the mod on it. I can re-download that. Oh my gosh, there's just no mobs except skeletons and, well, mostly everything except Enderman. Um, so anyway, continuing on with the actual recap. Day 1 of Ultra Hardcore, we found a stronghold. For me, as I expressed in my video, I have played a ridiculous number, probably some 30 PvP rounds. World's not loading up. This is strange. My render distance on. Um, there. That'll be better. Don't have to sit around here waiting on the world to load. So 30-ish rounds, probably more, of PvP Ultra Hardcore. And I have never, ever heard of anyone finding a stronghold. Um, Ever. Not one time. I've yet to see a stronghold. Oh, Enderman, finally. Sure there's no one else on me. Oh, did he leave? No, he's right here. Oh, 2 Endermen. 3! All of a sudden, the Endermen are here. So this is my method. Well, most people's method. Killing Enderman. Get under here. Stare at him. Piss him off. So anyways, yeah, stronghold. Amazing start. Oh, no pearl. I have never encountered it. I was super thrilled to have been the first one, as far as I know, for most people's ultra hardcore groups to have found a stronghold. So that was really cool. Oh yes, an ender pearl. Not a bad night so far. And that was a very fun thing for me. I hear shooting. I'm running. Where'd that third Enderman go, though? Maybe he despawned. Or teleported away. Endermen are known for these things. So, that was fun. This might be a long video, guys, but it's just me recapping, so if you hate it, go away now. I personally love this part of the video. But, here we go. Going back to what I was talking about. Nope, that's not where I want you. Stronghold was fun. I went and explored it afterward in creative mode, and I did find the library. There were actually 2 libraries. I was searching for that because I wanted the books. I thought it would have been really awesome to get level like 30 on a bow or something like that, or armor, and just have a super nice shot at. Oh, I want to hotbar. At winning that way. That would have been really fun. And there were 2 libraries, but I looked through all the rest of the chests, and it was nothing of value to me. So I didn't miss a whole lot besides the books. Also, no, bone meal has not been nerfed in this version yet. So I'm collecting bones. So that was my first day, pretty much. It was me in the stronghold. That was my exciting footage of the episode. First death was by Aid480. And Aid is a good guy. And I'm sure he's watching it right now, and he's probably going to comment saying so. Aid is one of my friends, and has been my friend for just about a year now. He's British, and he has played a lot of ultra hardcore rounds himself. Probably not. Oh my gosh, my frames just dropped. Sorry, it's a weird bug in this version. And I may have to change that render distance even. It might be just my crappy old computer. Looks like that's the end of the Enderman hunt for tonight. So, Aid was the first one out. I was sad about that. I was hoping he would be in it till the end, especially because he was one of the guys recording. There weren't a lot of us this season. In fact, like 3 of us extra were supposed to record. One of us, Off-White 911, recorded the whole thing. Well, most of the whole thing. as you guys will see in the chat. Um, and then accidentally at the end clicked delete on his video file and lost that. It asked him if he wanted to save, and he said, "No, I did not." So he lost his recording, and a couple people like Zybez, he just all of a sudden his frames would drop to 0 when he was recording, and so he had to stop from that. It was unfortunate. There were supposed to be more perspectives for the YouTubes to watch. Um, but going back to Aid, I'm sad that he was the first out. He definitely didn't deserve it. I watched this video, which I recommend everyone should do, and he was pretty much robbed. A creeper didn't make any noise until it had exploded, and he was in his crafting window. He obviously didn't see it in the heat of the moment, but maybe the rest of us did. It was just a bad happenstance for him. I feel bad. Um, but he's going to come in next season. I'm sure he's going to be strong as he normally is. Great contender as always. Then next after that was Spew Bob, also in the first episode. Spew Bob also got blown up by a creeper, which was surprising. I thought the skeletons of 1.5 were going to be the everyone's downfall. I don't know what I'm doing right now, by the way. I'm just wandering. But that was not the case. Nobody really took a whole lot of damage from the recording from skeletons. Even Green Galaxy, who encountered a skeleton the first day, didn't take very much damage. He just happened to fall while running away. Ooh, hello, baby. I might go chop some trees because I'm out of wood here, and I could use some more doors. More villager trades would be fun. So Spew Bob, yeah, that was very sad for him too. He was looking forward to it. He was one of our last minute additions, and I'm sure he had fun. But he's gonna come back next season. I'm not sure how much experience he has. Oh, I have plenty of wood. What am I talking about? And yeah, so it was sad to see both those guys go during the first day. Also, I'm Mr. Osmo. I think he was third? I'm not sure. When he died, I was sad. You guys could tell in my video. He's a friend of mine in real life. We hang out a lot. It was very heartbreaking to see his first ultra hardcore go so roughly for him, getting killed by people who didn't know the PvP rule in the beginning. I'm sure I would have been really upset to have a spawn and have some items and then all of a sudden just be dead and have to start over with it. But he handled it really well and went back on to fight on some enchanted skellies and do all that. He said he had a good round, he had fun, and he's definitely going to be coming back soon when we do Season 2. I'm sure he'll be in it. So those were the 3 early birds that I remember getting knocked out. I'm going to move on to episode 2-ish now. May not be exactly episode 2, but I'm just going to ramble on about why is this door here? Ramble on about subjects that I remember from the Ultra Hardcore. Jalen, Frosty, we all call him by his real name. I don't know why. He's just one of those people. Nobody calls him by his in-game name. Just always Jalen. He had to leave. Never got killed. The only person to have done so far. Just didn't have time to stay and finish. Sudden emergency made him leave or something like that. I don't know. He was doing well, I think, too. I haven't really had a chance to chat with Frosty since the Ultra Hardcore, but I'm sure he was gonna do well. Thought it was funny that he just up and left in the middle of it. This whole episode is just gonna be me rambling and running around. So if you guys don't care about my thoughts in the Ultra Hardcore, tune in next episode. I'm sure it'll be more exciting than this. But continuing onward, my downfall came in episode 3. I was one of the last people I think I was the last person to take damage. And I had a great start. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Finding the stronghold, getting that early gold without taking any damage. and eventually diamonds too, 5 diamonds, which is just the number I needed. I mean, I of course wouldn't have said no to more, but um, it was definitely needed. It was a huge bonus to me. I was happy to found enough to make an enchanting table right off the bat. I don't think I did very well with that in this world. Um, and I think it's the most important aspect of the new. I think before 1.3, enchanting wasn't that big a deal in ultra hardcore. You could get away without taking without taking the time to get diamond in you know early ultra hardcore. That's what I think it's kind of like BCAD ultra hardcore is what I'm gonna call it. So BC is or BE before enchanting and um I don't know, AV after value. I don't know, something like that. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Um, I don't think enchanting was that important beforehand, but now it is the most important thing. If you go up against someone who has enchanted iron armor and you have, just normal or partial armor, even, you're gonna just get wrecked. There's nothing you can do to damage them um, that'll help you in the fight. You're gonna lose. It's a guaranteed thing. Um, except in my case, apparently, when I choked and could not kill Toxic Squirrel in the end of episode 3, um, which I'm gonna address in a minute. But anyhow, enchanting is becoming increasingly important, and I foresee the next big thing is brewing. Brewing, everyone's gonna have to get brewing stand to win. There's no way you're gonna win without it. It's gonna change from that. Um, that whole, you know, uh, early ultra hardcore, before enchanting, um, where you could just get iron armor and a bow and you'd be the best in the game. Um, to brewing and enchanting tables. So I was preparing for the long haul. I was preparing for everyone to have partial diamond armor, and I was trying to beat them all by rushing to get all my stuff geared up, um, all my iron armor, so I could go hunt right before people could come in and kill me with their enchanted armor. I was not planning on getting enough gold to regenerate health. I was just trying to take as little damage as possible. My original strategy was just get in the cave, get iron armor. If you get anything else that's extra, just get out after that point. Um, and it did not work out that way for me. I had other plans apparently because I was I stayed in the caves for a good majority of the episodes. Um, I'd say a little too long. I started my hunt for people and apples at that point too. I needed apples, and I think you really either gotta get out the door right away and start hunting after you have iron armor and like really commit yourself to leaving after that point, or go for the long haul, stay in the caves for most of the game, and come out when there's like 5 or 6 left. Um, so those are, I think, the two possible outcomes like that you're gonna see people doing at this time in ultra hardcore timeline. Oh, another thing, going back to more towards the beginning of the episodes. Is it almost nighttime yet? Kind of. Um, going back to the beginning of the episodes of ultra hardcore, SBK Silence, the mod maker, was supposed to come. He, for those of you who follow him and know me from that, uh, first of all, hi and thank you for hopping on board. But also, he has a sick girlfriend right now. She was like hospitalized for several days and all this, so she has been his priority, and I think that he's a gentleman for it, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I would not want him to abandon his girlfriend to come play a silly game with us. As much fun as he is to have around it just didn't work out, and he might join in future seasons. We're not really sure about that yet. Uh, he has expressed the desire to come play with us, and he thinks we're fun, so it's more than I could have asked for, really. Just the thought that he might be in another season. But now I think I'm gonna address the topic of my death, and then go over what my plans are for the future of Ultra Hardcore, and then I'll call it good with probably by the end of this night. So 10 more minutes. Um, so my death, end of episode 3. That was my last episode, and I'm gonna talk about the wrap up as well. But um, so I had begun my hunt in I think the start of episode 3, maybe middle of 2. I don't really know. Um, I had started to go hunt for people and look for early kills, people who had no enchant, limited gold, and I could just kill them, take their pickings, and continue on until there were less people to fight in the long game run that I was planning on. Um, most people going for, like getting potions and stuff. Um, I wanted the lowest number of people with that good armor and enchants and all that as possible. So that's why I went hunting. Um, and the first person I found was Toxic Squirrel. I knew it was him because he had said early in the season that I would about the swamp. Oh, can I get apples from swamp trees? And I knew right away he would be in a swamp. So when I found the second swamp after that tiny one that was cut off by the edge of the world, um, I immediately dove into it because I knew that there would at least be one player possibly in there still, and I could get a kill maybe, depending on his situation. I know he was down some hearts, and he actually had a funny start. He tried to commit suicide because he thought we were gonna restart, um, and yeah. Anyways, oh, my pick broke. I need to go make a new one before we continue hunting. Um, so I found him. I saw him before he had turned around to fire at me. He didn't know I was there, and I totally biffed the first shot. That a big mistake. Let him know where I was. Oh, I need another iron. Where I was, and that I was gunning for him. I'm not just taking a warning shot and running away. And he took the opportunity to fire back. He's a good sharpshooter. I've done some PvP with him before. He's sure shot, toxic. Knows what he's doing with the bow, and he shot twice before I could even do anything. Um, then my biggest mistake and regret, looking back at the video, I've watched it probably twice or 3 times now, is eating a golden apple in combat. If he had retreated and backed up, I would have had an opportunity to eat a golden apple. Ooh, 2 Endermen, sweet. I would have had the opportunity to eat those golden apples, and been fine. But what I should have done is I should have kept with my bow, um, focusing him, like that. Die. Frames. I need to kill Enderman. Get. Um, and just uh, go in with the bow and kill him. But unfortunately for me, I biffed and then decided, oh, well, he doesn't have enchant, so I'll just go with him my sword. And that was also a mistake. Ooh, 3 Endermen again. Sweet. I might pull them all at once. In fact, I think I will. Yep, an ender pearl there. Um, so I biffed there and went for the sword, and he just ran in like a champ. Came at me, and while I tried to eat another golden apple like an idiot, didn't learn the first time. Um, come here, guy. Um, he just destroyed me with his sword. I couldn't do anything against it. He had such a good plan. Um, he handled himself really well with the combat of Ultra Hardcore. Why aren't you teleporting? Ugh. Why am I doing this? This is So he definitely had the better fight, deserved to kill me, deserved the glory and enchants and all that armor and gold that I had. He fought better. His game was much, much stronger than mine. It's sad to say. I wanted to win that fight so bad. Oh my gosh, this guy is gonna make me waste so much time. And I hope he stays in the vicinity. So oh fuck, that was dumb. Um, get on top, guys. Oh, at least he gave me a pearl. Um, so he did a fantastic job with all that. His fight, well deserved. And I regret the decisions I made in that combat, and I would do them over again had I the opportunity. Um, and I think I could have won the fight, especially because I had so much gold afterward. I shouldn't. Oh, two more Endermen. Can I get you from here? Um, um, so. Oh, creeper. Gotcha. Man, I'm lagging kind of hard today. I'm sorry, guys. So he got the better of me. Going on to the rest of the ultra hardcore. Um, after me, I don't know who died immediately after me, but I do know some of the other players' stories. I know like Off-White um, found a village early, and that's how he got his start. And then he said he also found a desert temple. Yeah, temple. No, pyramid. Desert pyramid. Oh my gosh, that was dumb as well. And I don't think I want to fight there. Um, so and a desert, yeah, desert temple or pyramid. Um, and he got a flame book from that actually, surprisingly. And he didn't know how to put it on. He was just putting it in his inventory. He hasn't played a lot of vanilla 1.5, and so he didn't know how books worked. Um, oh no, I think they despawned. And yeah, he regrets that. He's told me he would have loved to have a flame bow. And Green Galaxy killed him and got the flame bow. He knew how to do it. He got an anvil right off the bat after he got that. Put a flame on his bow and proceeded to go on pretty far. I'm not sure if he got any kills. Pretty sure he was shut down in the end by Spirit of Anger or someone. I'm not sure. I haven't reviewed their tapes yet. We're still releasing at the time I am recording this. Oh, there's a raid going on. I hope the Iron Golem knows. Anyhow, getting rid of this. Oh, he broke the door. Come on. Kill. Go, Iron Golem. You can't get inside. No. He's gonna infect my villagers. Shit, now the creeper knows. Get, stupid creeper, I need to save my villagers. No! Oh gosh, hopefully didn't kill any. So, back to what I was saying, which I've forgotten about now. Anyway, yeah. So, the winner, Spirit of Anger, was no surprise to any of us. We have all experienced Spirit of Anger's powerful ultra hardcore skill many of time. He is experienced. He knows what he's doing, and if you haven't seen his episode, I recommend it. He did fantastically. Um, got brewing stands, went to the Nether, all that fantastic stuff. He got enchants. He had mostly diamond armor by the end of the thing, and took down a lot of the heavy hitters. Crunchy Nut had flame bow and fire aspect sword, killed him without a problem, uh, and took down toxic. Oh man, took down toxic squirrel. I think I'm not sure if that was him. Um, and or no, toxic squirrel died to a creeper in there. That's right. That's right. I remember now. And um, yeah, just fantastic. He took down a lot of people. Did very well. He did the late game strategy that I talked about. You know, what I think ultra hardcore will evolve into and revolve around is brewing and getting all that advantage. Because without it, you're just gonna not be as good as the people who do have it. There's just no way around it. And that pretty much sums up my thoughts of the ultra hardcore. My regret is obviously, my fight. I did horrible. I didn't know what I was doing. Looking back at that, I'm like, what? Eating a golden apple in the middle of a fight, it's just suicide. I can tell that now. You sell anything good yet? No. Not really. And that door is annoying. But I would have loved to have done better and gone on and even won if I could have. I've never had that opportunity yet. And I can't wait till the day when I do. Um, Next Ultra Hardcore is going to come fairly soon because summer is coming up and a lot of the guys have plans, including myself. I will be gone for a good chunk of the summer, so there's my announcement on that. I'm just going to be staring here, not really doing anything in Minecraft at the moment. I'm just going to be talking to you guys, wrap the video up, and it's bad. So we're going to have that sooner, and then Season 3 is going to be quite a high delay in between then and 2, which I'm sad about. I would love to have them every day if I could. Anyhow, that's something to look forward to. Maybe even have SBK Silence join us. We've all been looking forward to having him play against us. I've never really been able to with the mod maker himself. I've played a round that was never finished really, and I think it'd be really great. Other announcements for my channel. Well, not a whole lot. Oblivion's gonna come back soon. I was using the time slot for ultra hardcore with Thrival server, keep paying attention to the Thrival server play on the vanilla, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.